Good morning, welcome to another 5 on Friday. My glasses are steaming up, so I'm going to take them off. That's a good start, isn't it? Today we are talking about beauty products that I have bought once but wouldn't buy again. In fact, some of them I bought more than once but wouldn't buy again. And I've got 5 products to show you. Unsurprisingly, with it being 5 on Friday, let's start with this. I bought this for a change from the standard Micellar Water. I think it came out last year or maybe the year before, and it's called, I'm going to have to put my glasses on again. There we are. Let's pull them forward a bit so hopefully they won't steal. I think you're getting reflection as well, so sorry about that if you are. These things are sent to try us. This came out last year or the year before, and I bought it as a change from the standard Micellar Water. I like the Garnier Micellar Water. I thought, oh, a milky one, that sounds really nice. And they're steaming up again. I need to get, Ashley's got this stuff, sorry, I'm going to digress now, that he sprays onto diving goggles for when he goes diving, obviously, being diving goggles, that stops them steaming up. And he gave me some once for my glasses, and it was really good. And I need to ask him to borrow it again, because I don't know where he keeps it, but God, they're filthy actually. Anyway, let's get back to the Micellar. So I saw this and I thought, oh, that would be a nice change from the standard Micellar Water. It's called Micellar Milky Cleansing Water. It's for dry and sensitive skin. It removes makeup, cleanses and hydrates, and no rinsing. I hated it. Really, really didn't like it. I didn't find it removed makeup nicely. It was thick and cloggy. It's much more of a lotion consistency, can you see that, than a water. And it seemed to leave a film on my skin. I just really didn't like it at all. So because I was loath to just get rid of it straight away, I decided to use it. I pour a little bit into my Micellar Water and use it like that, and it just makes it a little bit cloudy and a little bit more nourishing somehow. But I've even stopped doing that now. I just like plain Micellar Water, so even my attempt to use it up like that hasn't worked. So sadly that one was a fail, and I've just gone back to plain Micellar Water, and this just didn't work for me. So goodbye milky Micellar cleansing water. Next I want to talk about something that I initially loved, and this is actually my second or third one of this, and it's this little bottle from Clarins, and it is called, 1 minute, Clarins Radiance Plus Golden Glow Booster. And what it is I'm going to do this onto a card because it's little tiny drops. You press the bottom and it comes out in a drop like that. It's just liquid, and you mix it with your moisturiser, and it gives you a bit of a gradual tan. It's very gradual, quite light, but it does just give you a little bit of glow. And there used to be a moisturiser by Olay that I use called Touch of Sun or something, which I loved. I used that for years, and then they discontinued it, and that had a sort of gradual tan in it, and I loved that, and it just gave my skin that year-round sort of healthy glow because I'm quite pale. And then they discontinued this, and I found this stuff that you, as I said, put 1 or 2 drops in, mix it with your moisturiser on the back of your hand, and then it has the same effect. Halfway down that, but I haven't used it for ages and ages and ages. One, it's a bit of a faff having to mix it with your moisturiser. You know, it just takes that little couple of extra seconds getting another bottle and mixing it up and all that. I just want to get my moisturiser, slap it on my face and go, really, in the mornings. Secondly, it sometimes left, if I hadn't mixed it properly on the back of my hand, it would leave like tan lines on the back of my hand, so it looked like I had dirty marks. So that was irritating as well. And thirdly, I found a better product to replace it. Put my teeth back in. So yeah, that one I think is just become defunct really, because I've replaced it with this, which is very good. I've talked about this before. Let me put my glasses on again. It's the Tropez Self Tan Purity Bronzing Water Face Mist, and this is just it smells lovely as well. I talked about this in a favourites video last year, and you can get this in your Tesco shopping. I order it when I'm doing my Tesco grocery shopping, but you can get it other places as well. But it's just a gentle facial mist. It's very There we are, did you see that? Comes out in like a cloud. And oh, it smells lovely. It's not biscuity, self-tanny at all. And I use this after my skincare and before my primer in the morning, and it's just so much nicer to use than this drop thing mixing it up. This is just such an easy facial spritz, and I love this. And I find it's very subtle, but it does just give me a healthier glow in winter than my normal pale pasty self. So yeah, highly recommend that one, but the Clarins one is no more for me, I'm afraid. Next is this very disappointing mascara. It's by, who's it by? L'Oreal, and I think this was a new product last year, and I read about it, saw the advertising, was sucked in. It's called Bambi Eye Full Slash Mascara, and I went and bought it at great expense compared with my usual favourite mascara, and it was absolutely rubbish. I really didn't get on with it at all. It's got a plastic brush rather than a bristle brush, which normally I like, which looks like that, but I just found it absolutely rubbish. It just really did not work for me at all. I've used it about 3 times, I think, and I always think sometimes with your very first go on a new mascara you can think, oh no, I don't like that, and it takes a few goes, you know, but this just, I hated it more every time I used it. So that sadly was an expensive £11, I think it was £11 fail. I really cannot recommend that at all. I've gone back to my Essence Lash Princess, £3.30 in Wilko's. Absolutely love this, best mascara ever. I've got about 4 backups. Really haven't ever found anything better than this. I've been using it for several years now. The next product is a hair conditioner. It's this Alberto Balsam Green Juicy Apple Refreshing Conditioner for normal or greasy hair. I picked this up because I completely run out of conditioner in Home Bargains or Poundland, one of those places. It cost £1, and I can honestly say, although it smells nice, it's the worst conditioner I've used for years. It just, I don't know what it is about it. It smells nice, it goes on well, it rinses out okay, there's nothing unpleasant in the actual use, but my hair, when I used this, I couldn't do a thing with it. It went through a really bad patch, and I just didn't like what it did to my hair at all. So I've gone back to my expensive KMS leave-in conditioning volume spray, which I do love. But oh my goodness, that, it might have been £1, but it's going in the bin. Absolutely didn't like it at all. Funny thing is with hair products, isn't it, that like a shampoo or conditioner, you don't immediately realise that that's what it is that's doing something you don't like. You just think, oh, I'm having a bad hair day or a bad hair couple of days, and sometimes when you have a cold or something, your hair is one of the first things to show unhealthiness, if that makes sense. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Let me know. Anyway, yeah, that sort of happened, and I was using the conditioner. It wasn't until I'd used quite a bit of it and my hair just hadn't improved, it was just getting steadily worse, that I thought, perhaps it's that cheap conditioner that I bought. Anyway, it turned out that it was, because as soon as I went back onto this, my hair was much more manageable. Finally, it's this little product. This is a miniature of a product that I did use over a period of several years, and it's by Ren, and it's called the Glycolactive Radiance Renewal Mask, and it's a face mask with like a chemical exfoliant. It's got glycolic acid in it, and it hasn't got, why has it not got an ingredient list on there? No idea. Anyway, it's a radiance revealing chemical exfoliant, quite pleasant to use. It smells lovely, face mask. However, I haven't used it for a long time because I now use this one from The Ordinary, which does the same thing but in a higher strength and more effectively. I guess that's the same with anything we use over a period of time, isn't it? That something comes along that's better or more appropriate for our skincare needs as we age, or yeah, just things change, don't they? So change and improve and newness. And this one is from The Ordinary, which is one of my favourite skincare companies, such good value for money, and it's the AHA 30% and BHA 2% peeling solution. This is very full on if you have sensitive skin or you haven't used anything like this before. Maybe approach with caution. I use it once a week as a 10-minute mask. It's a red liquid that looks like that. Very liquid, and it's very, very effective at, as we age, we need more to encourage our skin to renew. It doesn't renew as much as it does when we're younger, and this just helps it along a little bit. So this is an absolute winner, but this one has superseded this one. So the Ren one is no longer in my I want to say artillery, but that's in the skincare artillery. There's a word I'm looking for there that I can't think of. Anyway, that's my 5 products that I won't be repurchasing, and the ones that I've recommended that I've replaced them with, I will link in the description box below if you want more information about any of those. So that will be there. That's it for this week's 5 on Friday. Have a good weekend, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.